Barecheinu Avienu Kulanu Kechon Be'or Panecha. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
My name is Marcus Feldman, and I've been the cantor of Sinai Temple since 2012. I said this was my 13th year here at Sinai Temple, so I guess they're throwing me a bar mitzvah party. I'll take it. Well, I happen to be the CMO of Sinai Temple. I'm the Chief Musical Officer, so when people come up to me, they're looking for ways to be involved musically, to participate in the High Holy Days, to have their kids sing a beautiful song as part of a simcha. My job is to help our members and our families feel connected to their tradition, especially through the sacred vehicle of music. When I was growing up, I sang every Friday night with my own cantor and rabbi at my synagogue. And when I went to college, I wanted to pursue classical music. I wanted to study opera. I wanted to study classical choral music. And I realized along the way that there was something missing in my life. I really wanted to dedicate myself to my community. And I was asked by my own rabbi and my own cantor to lead services. And I was totally unprepared, but they helped me every step of the way. They taught me how to lead the sacred service and encouraged me to pursue a career in the cantorate.
Cantor Feldman was a cantor at Stephen S. Wise. Everybody in the community knew that he was the rising cantor in the Los Angeles community, and the question was, who would be lucky enough to get him?
I'll never forget the call. I was in our apartment with my fiancée, Rachel. We were not yet married. We were making macaroni and cheese, and I get a call on my phone. Hello? This is Rabbi Wolpe. I would be honored if you would be my partner on the bima at Sinai Temple. And the rest is history.
One of the strange things that I would say about hiring as a rabbi is almost inevitably somebody will say, Rabbi, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have done that. I literally cannot think of a single person who ever said that to me about Cantor Feldman. I mean, he's tall, good looking, he has a beautiful voice, he's a really good guy. No, he's good.
He called me not long after he was hired by Sinai Temple and very kindly wanted to know how it was to be cantor of this famous temple and whether or not I had any advice for him. And I said to him, just be yourself, Marcus. They're going to love you. And they have absolutely loved him and continue to do so.
I came to Sinai Temple in 2014. I came as a rabbi, but I also came with a music degree. And so we went out to lunch, and the first question he asked me was, Rabbi, why aren't you a cantor? And I said, because I can't do what you do, but I know what we will do together, and it'll be really special.
The first time that I met Cantor Feldman, I was actually on maternity leave with our daughter, Annie. And I came in and I had a chance to witness Cantor Feldman singing from the bima. It's not often that I'm sitting in one of the back pews in Ziegler Sanctuary, but I sat there listening to Cantor Feldman, experiencing his voice and experiencing his soul, and I just knew. I knew that Cantor Feldman had found his home.
Sinai is a huge part of our life. It's where we go and pray at Temple, but it's also where Asher goes to school. It's really like a magical building. It's like this giant labyrinth of a building with multiple floors, with hidden nooks, and you never really know who you're going to run into. I don't just go to Temple with my family, but I go to Temple with my community.
We don't look at Sinai Temple as a place that we work. We look at Sinai Temple truly as our second home.
All of our children go to school here at Sinai Akiba Academy. We pray here, we play here. This is our family.
The rabbis and the cantors are not just colleagues, but we are friends.
Every single day we are meeting, we are texting, we are calling each other, trying to figure out as a team the vision and the growth for this blessed community.
Sinai Temple is unique in the world of Jewish music that we not only perform and share the highest quality of Jewish music and compositions, but many of those compositions were composed right here by our cantors, our music directors, our choir leaders, and so many other Jewish music professionals over our 120 years of being a synagogue. It's such an honor now to take that next step in bringing music to the next generation and to help speak to the Jews of today and also of the future, to make sure that they are connected to our sacred tradition.
Cantor Feldman himself made the decision to try to create the kind of programs that would remind people of their heritage wherever they came from. And you can see on the faces and the smiles of the congregation how much it means to them.
Marcus has done so many incredible things over the last 13 years here at Sinai. I was really, really proud of him when he was asked to sing the national anthem at Dodgers Stadium. It doesn't get better than that. Oh yeah, and then the Getty. So the Getty Museum reached out to him to see if he would be interested in singing through and giving voice to this beautiful medieval Haggadah. When you walk through the exhibit and you'd press the button on the exhibit to kind of get an idea of what the text sounded like, that would be Marcus's voice when you would press that button.
During the pandemic, I'll never forget the day when the cantor told us that he had cancer.
At a very young age, Cantor Feldman went through some difficult times with the loss of his mother and his sickness.
I'm a very private person, so when I found out I was diagnosed with cancer, I kept it basically a secret. I wanted to get back to doing the work that I love as soon as I possibly could. And all during that time, we felt such love and support from our Sinai community, bringing meals to us, calling in on us, checking us, and this is all during the lockdown of 2020.
Through virtual technology, he was standing in this sanctuary by himself.
He still set up his green screen and logged in for Zoom services every Saturday.
He had lost his hair, but he did not lose his heart. He did not lose his soul, and he did not lose his voice. Those services when we were all alone physically were probably some of the times that we were most together spiritually. That's because what he brought us, even during those difficult times.
Marcus, he's not just a wonderful cantor, he's a good musician, and most importantly, he's a mensch. And I believe that he's been a very important part of Sinai's musical legacy, which will probably live on for a long time.
Cantor Feldman's legacy is kind of twofold. On the one hand, he's steady, reliable, kind, thoughtful, dependable, all those things. But on the other hand, he's also an artist. And it is beautiful to see those two things combined in one human being.
Cantor Feldman, it has been such an honor to work with you for the past 13 years. We can't wait to celebrate you more and more as the future unfolds.
For all these things, we thank God. And I'm sure that Sinai thanks God that they have Marcus Feldman as their cantor. And I thank God that I'm still alive to witness this occasion and to wish you Mazal Tov. All the best, Marcus.
Mazel Tov, Cantor Feldman, on this very exciting gala celebration. It has been wonderful to be your friend, your colleague, your next door neighbor, and Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov, Marcus, on this well-deserved honor. Looking forward to working with you for many years to come.
Congratulations, Marcus, on your Bar Mitzvah year. It's been such a joy working with you over the last 2 years, building the music program to what it is and to what it ultimately can be. I look forward to many more years in the future. Mazel Tov.
Cantor Feldman, I remember when you first got the job here, and my plan was to get the first meeting on the books with you and make sure that you were a big part of the religious school. And I'm grateful to that day, and Mazal Tov to you on this huge honor.
Cantor Feldman, it has been truly a pleasure to sit next to you every Shabbat. Thank you for bringing so much joy, spirit, and meaning to our prayers and to our music. We appreciate your 13 years of dedicated service and leadership. Mazel Tov.
Cantor Feldman has been a wonderful colleague for all the years that we've had the chance to work together. Marcus, Rachel, and Asher have been great friends, especially Asher.
I want to tell him how much I love him, and I'm very proud of my dad for him.
It means so much to be honored by a community that I love so deeply. God willing, as long as I still have a voice, I want to be here forever.
Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagid God echad.